Hi guys, my desk that's that way, my table that's here, my table, the whole table, it's a 6-foot table. The whole desk that way and my computer desk are all covered with paper. Why, you ask? I've been ripping out images from magazines that have been stacked up next to my sofa for a very long time with the intention of removing images and words and phrases out of them for collage a la Packer Dye. If you don't know who Packer Dye is, she has a channel here on YouTube. She's a fabulous collage artist in her own right, and I am a big fan, so go look at her channel. I've been doing collage work for a while, since before I knew about her, but I love the way she does it, and I have incorporated some of her techniques into my art for quite a while ago, including magazine clippings and words and phrases from magazines. So I've been trying to clip and organize, and yeah, it's been crazy. Right now what I'm working on are my image binders. So, and I don't mean image binders the way Shannon does. These are inspiration books that I've put together when I want to refer to them for a background for a landscape for a painting, or maybe some doodle inspiration, or portrait blah, 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 blah. Human faces and animal faces and figures, body positions and proportions and things like that. You all may recognize this one if you've been watching my channel for a while. This is actually my doodle binder that I put together quite a while ago, and I took doodle images from all over the place, all over the internet, and all different places, and put them together in one binder so that I could have it for reference. There's also words and lettering in here, or at least there should be. There's a little bit in here. And I've been going through some of my older binders that I've just honestly been just shoving crap in them. Pardon my French. And I realized there's lots of words and images that should be in here but that aren't. Some of my people that I use for inspiration for proportions are all over the place, and I started doing this because I found some new people that I wanted to add to my binder. Yeah, so I'm going to clean up my mess, and I'm going to organize this, and I'm going to fast forward through it, and then we will talk about it at the end. All right, I'll be back. Okay, now it's time to share and demo and talk about some of the weird things like I found. Like, what the heck was sandpaper doing stuffed in one of my inspiration binders? I don't know why that was in there. I have no idea, but that goes back out in the garage. I don't know. I found a bunch of my old notebooks and sketchbooks and this one, which I forgot I had, and we'll talk about that one in a minute. So here's my people binder. So this binder is all full of faces and figures, people and animals. As you saw real quick, I kept trying to fast forward through some of that. There are some nudes in here because I do paint nudes and draw nudes occasionally. And I like to use these pictures for proportion and position. I really have always struggled with drawing a 3/4 face for whatever reason. It's unless I have a picture of a person, even if I have a drawing, I get it wrong. If I have the picture, I do better. So this is a great way, and I'll show you some ways in a minute. I'm probably going to come back with a part 2, and we're going to practice drawing a few faces out of this book by using this for inspiration. So I have some new ones that I put in here back here. Like this one. I love the way her face is positioned, and then there was this one, which I really love. So we'll work on that in a minute. Part 2. This is my words and lettering binder. It has some and also doodling, symbols, and that kind of thing. I found some words kind of all over the place and doodles all over the place, and so I wanted to, this is my reference book for that, which is probably the thickest, fattest one that I have. Some of these things are from the days when I used to be in the gift shop. I used to have canvases and signs and things that I would paint to hang in my booth, and so some of these are from that. I'm hesitant to throw them away. I don't exactly know why. I don't even know what this one says. Ultimate something. Holiday Boutique. All new Ultimate Holiday Boutique. Evidently that's what it says. I don't know. I don't even remember why I did that. And then there's some letters here. And did you see the one that said got cake? I used to do diaper cakes, and actually I did more than just diaper cakes. I did all kinds of cakes. I had a gardener's cake, and I had a crafter's cake, and I had different kinds of gift cakes. Diaper cakes have diapers, and they're wrapped with receiving blankets, and they have, you know, pacifiers and things hanging off of them. And I would do wedding cakes made out of brand new sets of bathroom towels and kitchen towels, and I had a cook's cake with all kitchen things. And anyway, so I had a whole booth that was just gift cakes, not the edible kind. You get that, right? This is my kind of everything else binder, nature, landscapes. This one's not as full because most of the time when I do these pictures, and I save pictures like that, I usually print them in this small format. So I have a bunch of these, and these are actually a little bit more convenient than the big ones. But I'm not going to try to reprint these and shrink them down. That's a lot of work. I don't want to do. So these are all good. So now these are all straight and they make sense. While I was doing that, I found these old sketchbooks and notebooks, and this one is all full of doodles, and I actually forgot I had this one. There's a bunch of different doodle designs in here. You can see some of them where I still draw the same basic shape. I just saw it. There's a bug in here somewhere. I still do ones like that. I still do bugs like that. So I forgot this was in here, and there's a few of them I've turned into embroidery designs. I may want to do something else with some of these at some point, so I'm going to hang on to this one. Here's a face. This is I still draw that basic girl face. And I have little bits of carbon paper like stuck in everything. I don't know. This one is a charcoal practice book, and this one's this one's really bad. I'm going to show it to you anyway. So this is a good book to show you. You know, we all have to start somewhere, and when I first started doing more proper fine art things and less crafty mixed media things, I started taking online classes. One of the first teachers I took classes with was Flora Bowley. Another one was Pauline Agnew. I'd never really touched charcoals since like high school until I took a class with Pauline Agnew. She had us do a lot of weird, well, not weird, fun, different practice things that with the charcoal that I'd never done before, just practicing mark making and erasing. This book has some of that stuff in it. It's really bad. So, and I do recommend her as a teacher. My inability to do anything with the charcoal, I've come a long way since then. Some of these are really interesting, and this is just about making marks and being expressive. And boy, holy cow, are these expressive. But wait till you start seeing some portraits. She's kind of cute. But there's a couple of really bad ones in here, so wait, I'll show you. I will probably paint over most of these or do something else with them. I was just playing. There we go. That's a self-portrait, or at least it was supposed to be. It's expressive in its own right, but it's, yeah, my face is more round than it is oval. I do have a tendency to actually, if you trace my face, I kind of look like Buddha, so I don't know what I was thinking drawing myself there. That's, yeah, I don't know. Another one. I kept trying. I got a little better with each try. There's some face, working on sketching proportions and practicing. This is me when I was first learning. So, you know, we all have to start somewhere. So when you feel like, you know, oh my God, I'm never going to get this. This is crap. We all have to start somewhere. I still draw crap sometimes. So, you know. And then what's this one? I found all these books. Here's some more doodles. Just doodles. I did a lot of time just doodling. I don't think this one's quite full either. None of these are like really full. I was taking a Tracy Bautista class. Can you tell? More charcoal. See, if you compare her to the one in here. See, boy howdy. I like her better. She's still very different from what I draw now, but I like her better. So I think there's a couple empty pages in here. And then this one, this is really old. I didn't even know I still had this. So I've always kept clippings and things. Things that inspired me. I used to make clothing, and I would save designs I thought were interesting. Something with an interesting neckline or an interesting sleeve. I like that house. Just at random. Oh, see, there's that bug. I wanted to turn that bug into an embroidery design, and look, I found him. I did not know I had this. So this book is full of clipping. I liked that kitchen. Just clippings at random. Is that Smashbooking? This is from like 2001. This is really old. Oh, 2005. I know I kept adding to it. And there's one of my designs for a handbag that I've made. I love that look. I wish I was that thin, but I'm not. But I love that look. Out of random magazines, I've always done that. And I would just tape them in with Scotch tape. That's how they're taped in. This isn't technically mixed media, but it's journaling, kind of journaling in its own right, I think. I just saved anything that caught my eye. See, I've always loved that color. Swimming pool. And this one is not quite full either. See, me wanting to fill my journals up before the end of the year thing is only been in like the last 4 years. I love these butterflies. I don't remember where I got them, but they're so cool. They'd be great in a collage. I might have to make some color copies. So, and this, just looking through this and looking through these clippings inspires me for all kinds of things. So, you know, you don't have to get really fancy with your inspiration books. You don't have to actually buy lots of expensive books from the bookstore. This is just a kid's notebook. I probably got it for 25 cents after the back to school clearances started, because I used to do that, and I used to get tons of them. I actually don't have any right now. And I just tape these in with regular ordinary tape. Nothing fancy. And these are all just cut out of magazines. Most of my family and friends know that I still do take images and words and phrases out of magazines. So they'll bring me all of their magazines when they're done reading them, and I can just pick through them. When my husband wants to help out one of the many kids we know with their school fundraiser projects and they're selling magazines, he'll order magazines for me, and I don't necessarily read them. I use them for the images and the words. My local thrift stores also sell magazines for like 25 cents. I love that. See, I still cut these out. I cut some of these out of my other magazines. So I hope that gives you some ideas of what you can do to create your own sort of a library of inspiration books and notebooks, reference books. This one, this one's going to have to be painted over. But these are really great inspiration books that I'm going to add to my library along with the other ones I'm working on now. I will be back in a minute with a part 2. So look for a separate video, and we're going to do a couple practice faces in my practice face and figures sketchbook, my composition notebook, and using the faces that I put into my new binder. I will see you in part 2. Don't forget to have a great day, everybody, and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. Bye.